And you see that beautiful sign to your left that says St. Anne's Bay. I don't know if I pay for taste or what, but let's see. Hi, it's V. Let's vibe. So you know already, anytime you see me behind the wheels, you know we're going somewhere. I wonder where we're going today. Come with me and let's find out. I'm gonna give you a little tour of St. Anne's Bay. So this is Washington Boulevard heading out to the toll road, because the toll road is what we're going to take. Pause. As usual, before we go on any road trip, I always invite you to take a moment and just hit that subscribe button. If you have not subscribed already, it will be highlighted in red. So go ahead and hit that button. Alright, so now that that is out of the way, again, thank you so much for subscribing and journeying with me. Now let's drive.
1, 2, 3, move!
We're heading towards the toll booth. And this one is taking us to St. Anne. So it's the Edward Seaga Highway. Over this side now is what requires that you make sure you have the money before you come on the toll. Because this side, it's, if you're taking it from Caymanas to Miami Bay, it's $1,600, 1,600 Jamaican dollars. It costs, but it does cut the journey in almost half, yeah. Because back in the day, this is a long time I travel, but back then it was bus. So back in the day, the buses used to have to take the old road through Linstead, Mount Rossa, that kind of stuff. So this kind of cuts out, it's not it cuts out all of that, so you get to be able to get there within like an hour, get to Miami Bay. So yeah, it cuts that out. Otherwise you would be looking at closer to 2 hours on the old road. Mind you, I like the old road because for me it has a vibe. Again, if you like the traveling and excursions, you will like that kind of thing. But most times I'm tempted to take this because I'm either going somewhere where I need to get there for a certain time, or you know, if it's only me, then no. If I'm taking other people who've not seen it in a long while, then yeah, we can go on that excursion and you show them like Fate's Pen, the bridge. It's, the name is slipping me now, Flat Bridge, yeah. As well as the famous you know what rock, and I put it in there. But yeah, I like to give people that kind of tour. But if it's just me, then no, we're probably up to take the toll because it's quicker. Anyways, enough of me talking. Enjoy the journey.
1, 2, 3, move!
It says 64 kilometers to Ocho Rios. Again, we're not going to Ocho Rios, we're going to St. Anne's Bay. But that's alright. So you might wonder to yourself, boy, you're on the road a lot, what you do to entertain yourself? There are a few things that I do, especially depending on the time of the day. If it's early, I rotate between a few radio stations. So it has to be the NCU, TBC. Because you know, as Jamaicans, we have to start off with the devotion. That's how the thing go. And then I will change to nationwide. Yeah, I'm a nationwide junkie. Look here, every breaking news or most breaking news be here from Nationwide. And then depending on where I am, so if I'm closer to town or so, or on the western side, I'll do mellow. Mostly in the afternoon between the 1 and 5, mostly between Bergman segment. And then it's back to Nationwide again for news and the whole 9 yards. But I also listen to audiobooks because I find that is a way to, educate yourself and learn new things without having to sit and read. Because sometimes, because of the fact that you're on the road a lot, you don't get to devote as much time to reading as you'd want to, or to learning new things. Let me tell you something. I am very big on learning new things. And if I learn something new, I feel so excited about it. I don't care what it is. I just feel so excited because I have learned something that I did not know yesterday. So because of that, I find that the audiobooks are pretty good. And then just, listening to the radio. What I also do, because my phone is hands-free, if it is that I'm on the road and there's something that I need to do, or there's someone I need to follow up with, I try to do it while I'm on the road. So to me, I treat it just like I would have a passenger in right beside me, even sometimes when I don't, and just talk with the person, because again, it's not affecting my hands, and I can still remain focused on the road. But it helps me to keep in touch with people who, you might say, yeah man, when we reach home, but when you reach home, you're so tired that you fall asleep. So that's how I entertain myself or keep myself occupied while I go on these trips. But enough about me. Enjoy the rocks, enjoy the scenery. This is Jamaica. And you know what's funny too? I remember the days as I see the sign about the Yuatan to Linseed and so on. If you used to travel from the western end, so like Hanover, Mobay, Trelawny to Kingston, you remember those rest stops back in the day. I mean, like latrine kind of rest stops. If you remember that, put that in the comment below. That's how long I've been doing it. Because I used to be involved in sports and stuff, so you go to different parishes and so on. But it is remarkable how things transform. Almost every gas station now has a restroom, so you can use it. I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, man, back in the day, we used to have a set rest stop. I think it was after you pass Town and coming up to Kingston, or when you're going, you know what I mean. I don't come for me with the up and down, but that's how we call it. But yeah, when you're coming to Kingston, right in that area, there used to be a rest stop, man. Oh my. If you remember, just comment, say I remember. But now we have progressed. Trust me, you can find a rest stop almost everywhere. So this is just about Linseed area, while still on the road. If you notice, the sign says fog area, but this morning we don't have much fog. It's about 7:45, so we missed the fog. We're a little bit too late for the fog. But yeah man, usually at this side it's usually pretty foggy in the mornings. So yeah, it says Linseed and Yuatan 2 kilometers away. Another fun fact for you is when the toll booth just started, this is where the toll initially started from, right here. So if you remember, again, comment to say I remember. But yeah, initially this is where the toll started, and then I know a lot of people were so scared of the Mount Rossa bypass. Though it is the bypass, it still feels mountainish. So a lot of back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I just mean a few years ago. Not back in the day like the latrine stop. But a lot of cars used to just overheat and shut off because they're going up this steep incline and they've never prepared for it, because it's not with Mount Russell you take your time and kinda, go up, go around the corner, so on and so forth. With this one it just goes up. I'll show it to you in a little while. But yeah. Alright, so here we are. We're heading up the incline now. As you can see, some vehicles are slower than others going up, but that's fine. You just take your time and get up. The most important thing that you need to remember before hitting this leg of the highway is to ensure that you have coolant in your car, in your thing. You have coolant, and then you check before, so you're not experiencing the overheating, because when you're going up, it's just going up. You're just climbing up a very steep hill. And then when you're coming back down to, that is one of the areas that a lot of people are afraid of, because that decline is so steep as well. You have to ensure that your brakes are fine as well as your tires, because trust me, that's one of the areas where you always have to shadow your brakes, because if you don't, I don't know, I don't like to say, like to put out that negative thing, negative energy, what will happen. But there are consequences, let's just put it that way. But bear that in mind. When you're going up, ensure say you have your coolant, everything good. All that you need to check for going up is fine. And when you're coming down, the same thing, because as we know, it saves you time, but it can also cost you otherwise if you're not fully prepared for it. I think we're seeing a little bit of the, it's not fog, it's just a little darker here. I don't know if it's raining on that side, but yeah. And as soon as we're at the top of this, as we finish the road, you see that we'll be in St. Anne. So we're just about at the top, and if you look to your left, you'll see the sign that says St. Anne. Please get dark, man, look at that. Oh wow. But yes, we are in St. Anne, but we're going further into St. Anne, or yeah. See all the signs saying no rest stop, because you have gas stations right off the toll, so like, yeah, so you can take your left when you get into what's that, it's Unity Valley. You have gas stations on, no, just one gas station to your right, so where you take that Monique exit, so you go, or Unity Valley exit, but there's a gas station there. This is another area where you want to be shadowing your brake, or shadow your brake as Jamaicans say, because it's also a decline that has a little bit of steepness to it, so you don't want to be going, because if you allow the car to just run, it will go. As well as you don't want to be ticketed or anything for speeding, but just letting it run. So just be mindful, and this is in Unity Valley. And remember I was talking about the rest stop before, so right here there's a gas station to our right, but if you want to go, you'd have to come off of the toll and take the left to get off the toll. But the gas station is to our right, and there's a rest stop over there, ABM, the regular thing. So yeah. So yeah, we have rest stops all over now. And then we're going back up a little slope. And just like that, we're at the toll plaza. Quick, not true. Well, not too quick, but you know what I mean. Quick question though, have you subscribed yet? Thank you. And just like that, off we go. But we're not done yet. We're not reached the Mommy Bay until about another 10 minutes or so, because when you finish the toll plaza, then you have a little bit of driving to go. And that's going to be interesting, because I'll try to show you what I call, or what my sister would call, a money shot. So when we almost finish with the toll road, the highway, but you know, Jamaicans, we call it toll road, you'll get to see that footage. So to our left is the escape lane. That's something that I kind of like about the toll, just in case, you know, anything is happening vehicle wise and it can't decelerate as it should, you know, you have that option to go up that area to hopefully slow you down. And look, people, this is what I call part of the money shot, right? You're just overlooking the sea, the clouds just set right, you know, everything just nice. It's just beautiful. Well, I just said and just like that, but look here. Look at this traffic. I was just about to say a word of caution. Be careful when you are merging at this little area, because this is an accident prone area for some reason or the other. I hope I know an accident out here, so dear Lord. But yeah, because some of the people coming from Ochi end, when they get on here, so they're not so sure where to go and what to do, so you just have to be careful. So to all my vibers out there who have not been to Jamaica before and you're considering it, we do have a few parishes that are like tourist friendly, and St. Anne is one of them. So if you want to do things, you know, find a lot of tourist attractions, a lot of hotels, a lot of excursions and so on, St. Anne overall is one of the parishes that you can visit. We're driving past the Rio as well as the Executive Mommy Bay Hotel. So as I said before, and you do have some guest houses, and I know, I understand, especially this generation, they like to get the authentic feel of Jamaica. There are also other areas in St. Anne that you can do that as well. But just from the look of things, you can see that, yeah, it is definitely tourist friendly. Folks, and you see that beautiful sign to your left that says St. Anne's Bay. That's where we're heading. Welcome, welcome, welcome if this is your first time coming this side of town. Another sign that says welcome to St. Anne's Bay. Veterinary services, Ministry of Agriculture. Windsor Girls' Home is up this side. So if you're looking for a facility to donate, I guess that's one of them that you can donate to. Windsor Girls' Home. made it to St. Anne, safe and sound. St. Anne's Bay to be exact. Now it's breakfast time and then off to... Alright, so it's lunchtime. We're not gonna do like last time. I'm gonna place and then next thing it's closed. We're just gonna maybe get patty or something light if I actually stop. And then we're on our way out. So stay tuned. People from St. Anne, what are some of the places that we can go to eat in St. Anne? Let me know in the comments below. I already know about Scotchies. We know about the new KFC. That's right up the road there. And the Starbucks. We know about the cook shops and something. But if you do have a recommendation, feel free to add it in the comments below. It's just like any other town area, as you can see. But this is where we're leaving it. Not a coffee drinker, but I am heading to the Starbucks to get a piece of banana bread. Let's see how it works. Oh, watch here, them have drive-through too, you know. Hold on, let me turn it around. There we go. But them have them drive-through. Right, that's my time, you know. Ooh, they have other stuff, but I can't do nothing too milky today. Alright, ooh, brownie, Nick. Let me get you in a hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Starbucks. You warm?
Yes, please.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it. Thank you.
That's just some banana bread warm.
Yes.
Alright, you can move forward to the window here, so it's $4.50.
Okie doke. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, so it's a whole setup where you just pick up. So, as I said, it's a whole drive-through. It should be quite fun. Let's hope it's what I expected in a banana bread. It's $4.50 for the banana bread. I don't know what it look like yet. I don't know how it tastes as yet, but I'm giving it a shot. Keep our fingers crossed and let's see how it go, because you don't go in here and spend money, you know, really you want to get your money's worth. But this is a nice little setup though, in terms of you don't have to go in and see anyone or touch anything, especially because of this whole pandemic thing that's happening. But it's a nice little setup, convenient. As I indicated before in the morning, tourist friendly, so you know, some of the things that you would see in other places are here. So we got it. We have it right here. Oh, it's smaller than expected, but I don't know if I pay for taste or what. But let's see. Let's see what's popping up. It's alright already. I don't see the right home about anything yet. Let me take another bite. It has walnuts and stuff in there though. Typical banana bread. It is good. Because, oops, pardon me. I'm gonna swallow first. Let me swallow and then I tell you. I'm saying typical banana bread, which is fine. Because you know you get the typical taste of the banana bread. It's not, I don't taste like it have a lot of preservatives. So this is the size, and I think about this. So you get the idea. This is what you get for $4.50. So if you're thinking about it, then give it a shot. I won't lie though, you have some areas of the banana bread that are really soft and you can start writing, but I'm not so sure if it's one of the spots that I would go out of my way and be like, hey, I have to get it right here because it's good. I guess my anticipation defeated me because I was expecting a little bit more. But banana bread, better than the store-bought, and can be enjoyed. That's St. Anne's Bay for you. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope I did your parish justice, and I'll see you in my next parish.